Hey everybody, I am Nick, and I am here to talk some more Halloween Kills. Well, we may have some news here, boys and girls. I don't know if I can call this a spoiler because it's not 100% official. But if you want to go into the movie fresh, turn off this video. If you want to know more, well, keep watching. So there was an article that caught my attention from Dark Universe. To be honest, I don't know how reputable this source is. Sometimes these things are kind of sketchy. It's not like it was Variety or anything like that, but it was intriguing. And from what I've heard from some decent sources in the past, this is probably true. So the article basically stated that Dr. Loomis is back in Halloween Kills. Whew, that is a bombshell. A lot of us have suspected this. A lot of us have, come up with their own theories on this, or you heard it from someone that was in the test screening. But seeing it written down on paper is pretty cool. So the question is, what capacity will he be back? I'm going to give you guys the biggest bombshell ever here. Loomis is coming back from the dead in 2020 in Halloween Kills. He's going to be back in this current timeline. You heard it here first. Just kidding. Obviously, this is probably going to happen in the flashback in some capacity. My theory, which I got to admit, I kind of stole from a friend of mine on Twitter. He sent me a DM. So I stole it from him, and I like the theory. So I'm not gonna call it my theory per se, but I really like where this guy's head is at. So here's what he had to say. He thinks, this should happen after Lonnie runs away from the Myers house. So basically, Loomis says, "Hey, you, get your ass away from there." Not, "Hey, you, hey, Lonnie, get your ass away from there." And then Lonnie runs off, and then we've all seen the pictures from the flashback with the little boy running into the shape, or the shape, standing behind a bush as Lonnie's walking. So that was his theory. So I think there's some weight to that theory. I think it's a good theory. I also think, knowing what I know about Blumhouse and how they like to kind of have some out-of-the-box ideas when it comes to 1978 or the 1978 timeline. They wanted to switch the ending and shit like that. I think that if they do that, they also are going to have a scene with Loomis, after Lonnie runs into him, of maybe, he sees Michael after he's shot, walking away through backyards or something right before he's caught. Obviously, I don't think they're going to show Loomis's face. It could just be like a side shot, and maybe he picks up another gun and aims it at the shape, or something like that. But really interesting stuff if Loomis is back. It's one of those things where, even though it's not going to be Donald Pleasence, it's never going to be the same. They can get all the voice actors in the world, but nobody will be able to replicate Pleasence's voice, even though I thought they did a pretty good job in Halloween 2018 and a decent job at the beginning of H2O. In Halloween 18, at least I believed that was probably Loomis. H2O, it wasn't bad. It could have been worse. But yeah, so I think that even though they can do a decent job replicating that, it's just never going to be Donald Pleasence. It's unfortunate, but he's been dead for 25 years now, so it'll never be the same. But just a glimpse of the trench coat, would just be awesome. So why don't you guys let me know what you think? Do you think Loomis is back? How do you think they should use Loomis in the flashback, if this is in fact true? Are you excited for Loomis to appear? Are you skeptical? Myself, I'm cautiously optimistic. The fanboy in me, is excited as hell, and I think when I see it, if it's executed well, that I'll get goosebumps. But I'm just scared they're going to go too far with it. So let me know what you think. Thanks, guys.